So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Madison Bumgarner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He's there and records the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
2-0. Ball 3.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Cole Hamels enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Cole Hamels.
Ozzie Albies will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So a runner at second, two down now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Bo Bichette will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here. And this is taken outside for ball one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-0 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 2-2 now. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. Giants on top, 4-2. Jose Barrios is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 18, Jose Barrios.
With Merrifield next to bat, it's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Yordan Alvarez is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Acuna digs in now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on the show right after this. Lance McCullers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46, Lance McCullers.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
The center fielder, Willie.
First pitch on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1 on its way.
Count is 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. Here it is. Popped him up. Santana is there. He's got it one away.
Now that.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2. Now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
So in now for Chicago, Mookie Betts 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First delivery to him on the way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 1-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Turner. Over to Albies. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see If he tries to cheat to something, this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here's the 2-0.
3-0.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Kyle Hendricks enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Kyle Hendricks.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Wilson Contreras will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside.
And that misses for ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Kevin Biggio remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 8.
Bottom of the inning now. Next to bat for the Giants, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer to the left side. Story picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Two and one. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gary Sanchez is on deck. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Justin Turner, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
He's set. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two and 1. Now the 2-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
On a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
The pitcher, number 46, Lance McCullum.
Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Trout coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
First and second here with nobody out. Sinker misses outside and is behind 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Turner for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Paxton will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yolmer Sanchez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with 1 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots, he was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2 on the ground to the left side. To second for 1, on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Chicago Cubs, number 39, Kirby.
Leading off the inning, Yolmer Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading up for the Giants, the shortstop, Yolmer Sanchez.
From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-0 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Acuna is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that's
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
one ball, one strike.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Giants down to their final out now. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's
A ball and no strikes. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Three and 0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he takes ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. 2 out with the man at first. Last strike here for the Giants. Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half.
That's a great team win.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Chicago Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Lance McCullers earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.